Hi everyone, in today's video we are going to be tackling this tricky 11 plus exam question which stumps a lot of children, so let's jump straight into it. 6 identical rectangles are joined together to form a larger rectangle as shown below. The area of the whole shaded area is 120 centimeters squared. What is the length of the side labelled with a question mark in centimeters? Okay, so to start, we are going to draw just to the side a smaller rectangle so we can label our sides. Okay, so this is the length of our rectangle and this would be the width of our rectangle. Now we all know that for a rectangle, it must have two parallel sides which would be the same. So the length on this side of the rectangle will be the same as this side. So this is the same and would be L, and the width would be exactly the same on both sides. So this would also be W. Using our notations on our smaller rectangle, we are going to move them to our larger one. So this would be length L, this would be our W, this would be L, this would be W, 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 and W, and this would be L, and this would be W. Now we know for a rectangle, opposite sides must be the same length. So L would be the same as all 5W. What this means is that L is equal to 5W, and we can use this notation to replace all of our L's with 5W. So we're going to replace this L, we're going to make it equal to 5W, and we're going to replace this L, make it equal 5W, and we can do the same to this one as well, 5W. Okay. Now that we've replaced everything with our W and we've got all of our rectangle in the same terms, we can now start to figure out what W would be using our area. Now we're just going to draw a larger rectangle for reference, and there we go. Now our width is now going to be equal to 5W, and our length is going to be equal to 5W plus this W here, so it would be equal to 6W. And we also know that the area is 120 centimeters squared. From this, we are going to calculate our value of W. Now, to calculate the area of a rectangle, we do width times length. So we are going to do 5W multiplied by 6W, and that answer would equal 120. Now, 5 times 6 is 30, and W times W is W squared, and that equals 120. We're going to divide both sides by 30, so W squared would equal 4. And then we're going to take our square root of both sides, so W would equal 2. Now, we can now use our answer for W and put it back into our little notation up here to find our value of L. So if we just replace W and we replace it with our value of 2, we can find L. So L would equal 5 times 2, which would equal 10 centimeters.